Back with episode 92. Here we are, boys. Back with episode 92 of Shorty Boy. Anyways, guys, hey, before we get into it, I have to reiterate this every stream. I have to reiterate this every stream. I have to reiterate this. Yeah. I have to reiterate this every time I do one of these, guys. Every time I do one of these, I have to reiterate this. If at any point in the stream you'll hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter. That's why I trip over my words. Anyways, guys, let's get the promotional stuff out of the way, and then we can get into it. So, y'all get the boxing stream eventually. I'll talk about all the greats. I'll talk about Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Joe Lewis, etc., etc. Also, guys, I'm still working on the White Knight. I'm still working on the White Knight on August 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, on the broader world of Evaloria itself, and I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. And before anyone else spams in chat, yes, guys, y'all will get artwork at the end of the year. Christmas or New Year's, y'all will get concept art of the Samurai and Gunslinger. So please stop spamming in chat. It always happens. Anytime I do one of these, guys, it always happens. So please, enough. Anyways, guys, with all that being said, let's get into it. So, what do you want to talk about? Because we have a lot to talk about. So, yeah. Here we got a lot to talk about. Here we can talk about anything. Also, guys, I do have everything organized properly. I have all my content organized properly into. What am I trying to say? If you go to my channel, I've got all my stuff organized properly into playlist. There you go. I've got all my gaming stuff, all my music stuff. Everything is organized into proper playlists now. So if you want to go check that out. Excuse me. Also, if you want to know what the channel is about, then just go read the channel description. Yes, it is a bit long. Yes, it is a bit wordy, but it basically tells y'all everything y'all need to know. It tells y'all everything that y'all need to know about the channel and what I talk about. I talk about a little bit of everything here. I talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, etc., etc. I like to talk about a lot of deep stuff, guys. I like to talk about movies, cartoons, and all that stuff. Like, I've tried and failed to talk about Wall-E multiple times on the channel. I've tried and failed to talk about Inside Out as well. In other words, guys, I've tried to talk about a lot of stuff on the channel. I've just failed multiple times due to my speech impediment, but that's okay. That is a-okay by me. Because, honestly, like, sometimes I feel like Porky, dude. Sometimes I feel like Porky Pig from the Looney Tunes because of my speech impediment and because of the stuttering issue. But, honestly, I'm just not sure what to talk about because I got so much in my mind. I got so much in here, guys. I've got so much I could talk about. Now I just need to pick a topic and stick to it. But can I do that? No. Clearly I can't because the past 91 streams have proven that. It's honestly just fascinating. Sure, guys. Just keep it PG, alright? Just keep it like family. Just keep it like family. Just keep it like, just adhere to the guidelines, basically. Adhere to YouTube's guidelines. You can say anything you want. Just adhere to the guidelines, please. But yeah, guys, I got a lot of stuff in my mind. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I've got too much stuff here to talk about, actually. Hey, the problem is, I'm never bored, right? Because I don't believe in boredom. I think if you're bored, you have too much to do, too much to say. If you have nothing to do or nothing to say at all, then that's a problem because you have something to do. You always have something to do. No matter how dull or boring or monotonous, you always got something. You, you've always got something to do. But hey, but what do you want to say, my dear viewer? What do you want to say? Sorry about silence, guys. I'm talking to a chat right now. Yeah, but I just. Once again, guys, sorry about the silence. Just currently just reading chat right now, trying to keep up with y'all. But yeah, guys, we'll get back on topic in a sec, guys. We'll get back on topic in a sec. I mean, there's only 2 of y'all watching, so why not? Why not? Let's just try to get back on track. Cause honestly, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know what this was, or there is no plan, guys. There's no plan here with these, you know. There's no plans here with the streams and all that. I just talk about whatever I want, and y'all just seem to like it. Plus, guys, I'm a reader and writer. I'm a storyteller, guys. I love storytelling. I say this all the time. I've read some good books, like The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I've read Hit the Lord of the Ring or The Hobbit, Hit the Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion. I've read pretty much everything J.R.R. Tolkien has ever written. Now, Tolkien was such a profound writer, guys. Tolkien was such a profound writer, and 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 the detail this man gave was utterly amazing. Yeah, dude, Tolkien was a phenomenal writer. I love the story of Bilbo and Frodo and all of them. It's so good. Plus, I've read The Language and Wardrobe Narnia by by C.S. Lewis, of which Lewis was another great writer. I've also read Dracula. I've read Dracula and Frankenstein, and a lot of Edgar Allan Poe books, a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. Let's see. What else? I've read Dante's A Commedia or The Divine Comedy, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Complicated books, guys. Very, very complicated books, but very, very good books. Very, very good books, guys. Like, I've read John Milton's Paradise Lost, which is a phenomenal story, by the way. John Milton did a phenomenal job here with Paradise Lost. And then the sequel, Paradise Regained, is also great. I've also read a lot of William William Shakespeare books. Or no, not books, plays. My bad, plays. I've read Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, Tempest. I've read I've read a lot of his stuff. Very, very good. I've also read I've like read I've read other books like the Bible and all that. The Bible's a good book. Oh well, that just that's fine. But yeah, guys, I'm a reader and writer, and I even though I've got nothing published yet, guys, I've written a lot of stories. Although I've got nothing published yet. My first two stories will come out next year: The White Knight and Ogre's 8. Both of those stories will be one chapter, 20 pages, 4 to 6 panels per page. So yeah, there'll be one shots, and that's completely fine. But yeah, guys, like I'm honestly not sure. I'm not sure what to talk about, guys, because we're practically, or we are 11 minutes into this, and I just need to find that topic. I need to find a topic. I need to find a spark, and time will fly by. Like, I've studied Greek mythology for 6 years. I've studied Norse for 2. I know a lot about Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, all those guys, and Loki, Thor, Odin, and all those guys. I haven't read the Pro or Poetic Eddas yet. However, I have read Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, and I've also read Hestia's Theogony. I've read Hestia's Theogony. Check that out because that's a good book. Also, guys, I'm also into like history and philosophy, and psychology and all that. Like, I'm very, very interested, guys. I'm very, very interested in like Jungian psychology, of which is like the stuff that Carl Jung did. Now, Carl Jung, he's a fascinating. He, his his psychology is very, very fascinating, and I like the ideas of the anima, animus, and the shadow in particular. How you have to integrate your shadow. Like I love stuff like that, and like Jekyll and Hyde and all that. Like Robert Louis Stevenson's Jekyll and Hyde is a phenomenal book. I love it to death. It is truly, truly great. Jekyll and Hyde is a phenomenal story. However, like I don't know what to talk about, guys. I really don't. Like tonight or this episode, this stream, I'm just really like, what the am I doing? I'm just I'm just babbling nonsensically, and I want to talk about certain stuff. Hey, but do I have the knowledge to talk about said stuff? That's the question. It is a very, very complex question. Like, I mean, it's a fascinating thought, dude. It's a fascinating thought. I mean, this entire game in general is a fascinating thought because the meta game, right? The or I say the meta game, but the YouTube thing, right? The YouTube thing is just very, very interesting, and it's very, very fascinating here for a guy, here for someone like me who's not who's not who's not very well versed in his words and articulating himself and all that, and just just like starting out and all that, and doing these nightly streams again. It's a very, very helpful, but very, very scary as well. Like I find this genuinely fascinating because my first upload, of which I am now ashamed of, was September 13th of 2017. September 13th of 2017, it was my first upload. It was an hour and 18 minutes of me just talking. And yeah, it's done fairly well as far as views go, but I don't really care about that. That's not why I do this, guys. I do this stuff, he just to find people to talk to. And I haven't gotten that personal. I haven't gotten that personal here with you guys. I haven't revealed a whole lot to you guys, of which I I really haven't done that all that well. However, I have revealed a little bit if you go listen to a song I uploaded on November 27th of this year, and if you read the description, like, I'm really just unsure. I'm unsure about all this, guys. Like, I know sound like a broken record, but I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, and we will see where this goes, because we're 92 episodes in, right? This is episode 92 of this series, or whatever you call it. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, and I honestly don't know why I'm doing it. And that is something that needs to be figured out, I guess. I don't know. But I love storytelling, right? I love books. I love books, TV shows, movies, anime, manga, comic books. I love all forms of storytelling. Like, I mean, my favorite book series of all time is The Hunger Games. It's The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. And Katniss and Peeta and those characters are just so fascinating and so well done. It is it is truly just amazing. And like Genesis and of which is the first book of the Bible, is also a very fascinating book, because it go, goes through technically the history of creation and the first man and woman, Adam and Eve, of which Genesis goes from where it started with Adam and ends with Joseph, the King of Dreams, which is a fascinating thing, right? Because it seems like Genesis is a complete story, from start to finish, of which I like. Granted, it's a very messed up story. A lot of stuff happens in that first book, but still, Genesis is amazing. And then stuff like The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings is also a very, very fascinating story. Because The Hobbit, it was actually a children's book written by J.R.R. Tolkien, one of the greatest authors of all time, in my opinion. And it is very, very interesting, right? Because The Hobbit is a rather simple tale. It's a simple there and back again. It's a simple hero's journey, right? It is a simple hero's journey. He, our the titular character goes off on this big quest, and he comes back home. It's a simple there and back again story. It's a simple point A to point A, point B, back to point A. But that does not mean it's not a good story. No, no, no. The Hobbit is a phenomenal tale. J.R.R. Tolkien is a pure genius when it comes to writing. I mean, really, the man is. He's probably one of my. Yeah, he's in my top 10 favorite authors of all time. J.R.R. Tolkien is truly, truly a mad genius when it comes to writing and all that. Like, The Hobbit was such a good book, truly. The Journey of Bilbo Baggins, it's even titled that. The Hobbit, We're There and Back Again, by Bilbo Baggins. It's a simple story, and then there's the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Hey, the Fellowship of the Rings, Hey, the Two Towers, and Return of the King. Hey, the Lord of the Rings by Frodo Baggins. That's also That's just a phenomenal book, dude. That's a phenomenal series. I love The Lord of the Rings. I love The Hobbit. I love Tolkien's work in general. I love the world of Middle Earth. And anytime I go back to it, I'm just enthralled once again. And then, guys, like, I've I've read a lot of good books. I've read a lot of good comic books as well, like Watchmen, Heavy for Vendetta, and a lot of Marvel and a lot of Marvel and I hate my speech impediment. A lot of Marvel and DC stuff, Spider-Man and Superman in particular. Like, it's all very fat. It's all you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean with the speech impediment? It's so annoying. Truly, I hate it. That's okay though. That's okay. But yeah, guys, I've read a lot of Marvel and DC comics, a lot of Spider-Man, a lot of Superman, a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of DC and Marvel comics. Like, I'm basically an encyclopedia when it comes to like Marvel and DC in particular. Like, I could give y'all like I could recommend y'all runs and issues to buy and all that, which is very interesting and all that. I truly do love this stuff, guys. Of which I'm sorry if the stream seems like I'm repeating the same stuff over and over and over. I need to write this stuff down. I need to practice what I preach. Even though I do, I don't do it well. I don't do it well enough, clearly, because I believe there's no difference. I believe there's no difference between writing and thinking. To me, they're one and the same. They're one and the same. I mean, like, there is so many psychologists and philosophers I like, and just like I really do like just digging into I really do just like digging into this stuff and learning about this stuff. Like, I'm just like learning all this stuff, guys. I'm watching the lectures, looking at interviews and videos, and I'm just reading a lot of books and all that. Like, all this stuff is genuinely fascinating to me. Plus, like, a lot of films, guys, a lot of like films, movies, and books and all that have a lot of information in them. Like Inside Out, for example. I know I've talked about it a million times, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I cannot get enough about this film. And I just saw the sequel a few days ago. Truly amazing stuff. I mean, amazing stuff. Hey with Inside Out, and joy, and sadness, and fear, and disgust, and anger, and those 5 core emotions. I mean, it is truly a brilliant film. Inside Out is just a fascinating film because of the psychological aspect of it, and its sequel, Inside Out 2, it goes more into detail with adding more emotions like anxiety, embarrassment, and anxiety, embarrassment, envy, and ennui. I believe is the last emotion's name. I'm not for sure if I know I mispronounced it, but I think it's something like that. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and rewatch the film. But I love how Fear says, I love how Fear says, I'm gonna get along great with you. Hey, referring to anxiety. It's so good, guys, and it's such a funny joke. Hey, because fear and anxiety do go hand in hand, just like just like sadness and embarrassment go hand in hand. Although I'm not sure about that one. Hey, because I'm not sure about that one. Hey, because at the end of the film, embarrassment helps sadness. But it's such a good film. Like, Riley's going through puberty, and that means not only is the body changing physically on a biological scale, she's also changing internally, and the emotions and her stuff is starting to get going and all that, and it's so well done, guys. It is so well done. Truly, it is truly well done, because I love the film so much. Like, like in the beginning of the film, Anger presses a button very gently and softly and causes Riley to lose it, completely snap, by just a soft press or a gentle press of a button. It's very interesting, and it's so good. It's so good, guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have not seen either of the films, if you haven't seen the Inside Out films, go watch them. Please, I implore you guys. I implore you, go watch the Inside Out films. They're so good. Truly. They are truly great. Please just go watch the films, right? I wish I and I know I can. I know I could go more in depth with the films and all that. But I actually have to think about it and dissect it and all that from a psychological point of view and all that, which it's a fascinating and funny thing, because these films are so funny and so cute and so adorable and so wholesome that people look at this and think, oh, they're just simple kid films. They're just simple children films. They're just simple children movies or whatever. And they are made for kids, but they've got some of the deepest topics I've ever seen. Like, take Kung Fu Panda. For example, that film series is so well versed in themes and lessons, and it is just ripe with good stuff, you know. It's just a bunch of good stuff, right? Like, it's so well done. It is so well done. Going back to switching topics now from movies and children's media, like Kung Fu Panda, Inside Out, and all that. Switching from that to comic books and manga just for a second, there is some manga I would like to talk about. There are two series in particular I would like to talk about. I have not read either of these series. I haven't read either of them, at least not yet. At least not yet, guys. I will read these series in due time. It just takes me time to read all this crap. But it's okay. I'm going to read it. It's going to be okay. So there's two series I want to talk about, and there's one, and both series are written by the same author. And this author's name is Inio Sano. Inio Sano is, I hear, a brilliant mangaka. I hear he is a brilliant writer, and his storytelling is phenomenal. And his storytelling is phenomenal. Now, now I don't know that if for certain, although I know the man has gotten high praise. Hey, for series like Goodnight Pun Pun, A Girl on the Shore, and and Solonin, of which I haven't read any of those guys. However, I do want to check them out, especially Pun Pun, especially Goodnight Pun Pun, because I hear Goodnight Pun Pun is one of the most is one of the darkest stories ever put in manga, and it's one of the most traumatic, and it's one of the most heartfelt as well. Also, I've heard a lot of good things about I've heard a lot of good things about Solonin, of which I'll get as well. I think that's the first one I'll read. I think that's the first one I'll read by him. So I'll read that, and I'll give y'all a review on it. I don't know. But yeah, guys, it's sometimes hard. And for me, truly, it is sometimes hard for me to do stuff. Like right now, I'm trying to entertain y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all what I want to tell y'all. Meanwhile, my brain is elsewhere. I'm doing the stream. I'm talking to y'all. But my brain is thinking of stories, particularly horror stories. I'm thinking of horror stories as we speak. I'm thinking of twisted and dark tales to tell y'all and all that. And it's very, very interesting, guys. It's very, very interesting, right? Because I have all these ideas in my head, and they're just floating, and it is so crazy. It is so crazy, guys. And 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 lo and behold, we will hit the hour mark. And we will hit the hour mark, guys. But this stream will probably be babbly, incoherent, and nonsensical, just like always. I'm assuming anyway. I'm assuming it'll be that way. Because really, no one cares. No one is going to watch this. Well, if they do, it's okay. I mean, I have my off nights. I have my off nights, guys, and that is okay. It is okay that I have my off nights. It is completely okay that I have my off nights, and this is clearly one of them. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just try again tomorrow night. We'll just try again tomorrow night in episode 93. Dear Lord, we're 30. I love, you see, I love how we're 33 minutes. I love how we're 33 minutes into it, and it feels like an hour's gone by. Y'all can tell it's an off night for me because last night's stream flew by. I was talking about all this stuff, right? And it was so exciting, it was so energetic, but tonight just feels draining in a way. And I don't know why that is. Because I haven't found the right topic, I haven't found the right passion. I haven't found the passion, I haven't found the right topic to discuss yet. However, if I would, I know everything would go smoothly. Everything would just breeze by once again. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, Kayla. What's up? But yeah, guys, it's just an off night, guys. It's been 30 minutes of nothing. It's been 30 minutes of babbling and nonsense. But that's okay. No, I was actually right on time. So that's good. But yeah, guys, it's been 30 plus minutes of nothing, and I apologize. I apologize, guys. It's been 30 minutes and nothing because I can't find the right topic. I cannot find the right topic to talk about. You know, there's so much in here, guys. There's so much I want to talk about. But I gotta realize I can't talk about it all at once. I want to talk about DreamWorks. I want to talk about Disney. I want to talk about anime. I want to talk about comic books. I want to talk about ancient and old stories. I want to talk about traditional fairy tales and where the Disney films come from. Like Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, etc., etc. Like, talk about Disney. I mean, like we did that last stream though. I'm trying to like keep keep y'all entertained, but like I the problem is, guys, I have all this stuff in here to get out to y'all, but I'm not sure how to do that. If if you want a good channel, guys, and I always end up doing this anyways. All right. It's it's all right, Kayla. It's it's all right. But yeah, guys, I always end up doing this anyways. But if y'all want a good channel, if y'all want a good channel to like learn about all the like fairy tales and all that, like if y'all want a good channel to if y'all want a good channel to no no, don't feel bad, you're fine. It's just like I guess I have off nights, guys, and this is clearly just one of them anyways. So if y'all want, back on topic, if y'all want good, if if y'all want good, if y'all want a good channel to watch, to learn about all the messed up origins of the Disney classics we all love, if y'all want a good channel to watch, for all the fairy tales and all the Disney films and all that, just look up messed up origins on YouTube. Because if you look up messed up origins on YouTube, there should be a channel called John Solo, of which that channel, and John, he talks about all the origins and all the messed up stuff in a good in a good in a good and analytical way. It's very well done. It is very well done. So yeah, guys, just look up messed up origins on YouTube and it should pop right up. Or if you want to look, or if you want to know his actual channel, it's John Solo. That is JonSolo. So there you go. That's so well and good. But yeah, like I don't know why this happens. I do not know why this happens, guys. Why am I so low battery this stream? Why am I so... I'm not down. I'm not like upset or or depressed. I'm nothing like that, guys. Nothing like that. It's just I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's not I'm not bored, like I said, because eventually I'll find something here to talk about, because I've got too much here to talk about, really. Like, I know, like, my brain is telling me to talk about this one thing, this one horror thing And I would like to talk about that, but I don't have the proper materials because if I'm going to talk about this man, if I'm going to talk about a certain individual who has influenced me in the horror genre, I want to have some of his props and some of his art in my hands to show y'all. If I'm going to talk about this man properly, then I would like to have some of his stories, some of his art at my disposal. And I currently do not have it. So I'll talk about him eventually. I will talk about him eventually. What's up, bud? What's up, my dear viewer? What's up? I don't know, guys. I don't know why I'm so low into this stream. Anyways, what's up, my dear viewer? I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I don't know why I'm so low energy this stream. I mean, do I want to talk about that though? Do I truly want to talk about that? And Jesus Christ, guys, if for such a boring and dull and uneventful stream, I thank you. And for the likes, like 9 likes. That's just incredible, guys. Thank you so much. I really needed this stream because this stream just turned out to be a flop, in my opinion. That's okay, though. That's okay. Tomorrow's should be better. Tomorrow's should be better, and I hope it will be. But yeah. You know what? Screw it. Let's talk about Ben 10. Let's talk about Ben 10 and the aliens and all that, and the Omnitrix and all that, guys. Let's talk about that because why not? Let's talk about one of Ben's most powerful aliens. Let's talk about. Crap, my nose. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry, guys. My nose. Everything is just falling apart. This stream, it just don't seem like it seems like everything's falling apart. There's nothing really valuable here, of which I'm disappointed, truly, because I just got, I had to, it seems like I always have a plan just going into these guys, and it just never comes to fruition. It just never comes true, does it? And like, okay, I'll try to be at least somewhat entertaining if for the rest of the stream. I'll try, but I just don't know what's wrong here with me tonight. Like, I guess it's just one of them days, man. It's just one of them days, I guess. It's one of them nights, I should say. It's just one of them nights. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about Ben 10 and more precisely Alien X. Now, Alien X is one of Ben's most powerful aliens. Alien X is one of Ben's most powerful aliens. However, he's practically a god, right? He's practically a god. He's a celestial sapien, is what he is. He is okay. The race or the species of Alien X are called celestial sapiens, of which they are godlike beings at the at the edge of infinity in the forge of creation. Very, very interesting stuff here, guys. Very, very interesting stuff, truly. And Ben can control Alien X just as long as he can get Bellicus and Serena to agree. So, Bellicus is anger and wrath, and Serena is and sadness and tragedy. I think I could be wrong about that. And Ben is the voice of reason. Ben is the voice of reason. It's actually very, very well done. And the Men of Action crew over at Cartoon Network did beautifully. He was Ben 10. It was a very, very good show. And if y'all want a good Ben 10 channel, if y'all want a good YT channel about Ben 10, then just go look up the Ink Tank. The Ink Tank is a phenomenal channel on Ben 10. That channel is where I got a lot of my information about the show, as well as just watching and being a fan of the show myself, or the franchise myself. Because I too am a Ben 10 fan, although the Ink Tank is where I got a lot of my information from. Plus, if you want to, if y'all want to, y'all can go check out their fan-made comic book. Their fan-made comic book / motion comic 5 years later. It is a comic book. It's a fan-made comic book about a crossover between Danny Phantom and Ben 10. It is a phenomenal comic book. I really do enjoy it. It is very, very well made. The motion comic is truly good. It's a phenomenal story, guys. I love the way Kuro does the art and does the actual story itself. It's very, very good. If there's ever a physical release of the comic, I would like to get my hands on it, but I would have to talk to the Ink Tank, and I doubt that they would even be interested in a review of the comic book from a smaller channel. But hey, if you guys are, just let me know. Hey, because I love you guys' channel. It is so well done. I love everything. I love all the content that you guys put out. The Ink Tank is one of my favorite channels. I'm subscribed to them, and they're very, very good and just very, very entertaining. It is super well done, guys. It is super well done. Anyways, guys, so yeah, that's my little spill on Ben 10. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just low energy, and at this point, I'm just waiting here for the hour mark. I don't know. I don't know why. It just seems like it just seems like I'm waiting now. Which I feel bad about. I really do, because I want to entertain you guys. I need to entertain you guys. Like, I need to keep the channel going. I need to keep the channel afloat. Of which I'm trying, guys. But tonight is just not my night. Like, tonight I thought I had this grand idea. I was gonna come in here and talk about like all this deep crap with Inside Out in particular and go deeper into that, but I can't. Which sucks, and I hate that. I really, really do. Dear God, at this point I'm just talking to myself. Feels like I'm a madman, but not really, because y'all will watch this in post. I know y'all will. Hey, but that's okay. That's okay. This one's probably not gonna get a lot of views. That's okay. I know I have failed y'all at this stream, but tomorrow's will hopefully be better. I don't know, man. I really don't. I'm still trying to find everything, guys. I'm a young man, right? I'm still trying to search and find like the usual answers, of which really this is why. That is why I like the Inside Out films so much, because they deal with that, right? They deal with that. They deal with it, and they deal with all the complexities of it. Inside Out, both of them are brilliant films. Both of those both of those films both of those films both of the Inside Out films are brilliant because they deal with the complexities of emotions and feelings and all that. Like I love how the second film does it so brilliantly, right? Anxiety takes over and then she loses control. It's bloody brilliant, guys. It is bloody brilliant. It's so well done. Fear says, I think I'm gonna like you, referring to anxiety. And then later in the film, they're trying to make their way back to headquarters. And the other four core emotions ask Joy, "Are you delusional?" And then Joy looks at them like all crazy, like just like she looks all crazy and wide-eyed and insane. And she says, "Hey, delusional? Of course I'm delusional. I have to be happy all the time." It's so brilliant. It is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant writing, guys. It is truly brilliant writing. It's so well done. Like, it is just so well done. I love the films. They're truly good, of which that's, and that is why, right? That is why. Because we all feel this way, right? We all feel a certain way, anxieties and fears. Anxieties and fears, they take control. They suffocate me in the stronghold. If y'all if y'all don't know what I just said there, I just made a reference to one of the songs I made, of which, if y'all want to go check out that song, that is my... If y'all want to go check out the song I just referenced there, go check out my Moody Mix. I believe it is, I believe it is The Shadows of Despair. I believe that's the song I'm thinking of. Yeah, these thoughts, they suffocate me in this stronghold. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's the song I'm thinking of. So if y'all want to go check out the song, if y'all want to go check out the song, uh, just feel free to do so. I've got everything organized into a proper playlist. So what kind of so what kind of content do I do? So what kind of content do I do? Go read the channel description and you'll find out. Yes, it is a bit long, it is wordy, but it explains everything, guys. I talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, psychology, and ancient and old stories. I talk about a lot of stuff here, guys. I talk about movie, TV shows, and all that stuff. What's up, Smokey? How you doing? Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? Y'all coming in a bit late. Y'all coming in a bit late, but I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all here. Like, man, it seems like this stream was a bust. It was boring and dull. This was boring and dull, uneventful, and, yeah, this was just, not a good night, for me as far as my YouTube stuff goes. As far as my YouTube stuff goes, I could do better. I mean, like, y'all get the streams every night. Y'all get the streams every night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. So, yeah. Yeah, guys, just thank y'all so much for the likes on this one because it really seemed like I'm just going through the motions at this point, which is why I keep saying this. I cannot understate this enough. Hey, the way I'm feeling now and the way this stream is gone has just made it all the more clear to me. Has just made it all the more clear to me as to why those two films, as to why those two films are so important, as to why the Inside Out films are so important, and and the and Riley and her character and all that, and the actual thoughts and emotions in her head, joy, anger, fear, disgust, sadness, all that stuff, guys. Disney, you were pure genius when you made these films. Because these films are basically like, these films are somewhat, in my opinion, they're universal. You see what I mean, guys? You see what I mean? I'm getting interested again. Why couldn't I have this level of just talking and passion and just overall just fun in the entire stream? I do not know. We are, let me see. Let me see here. We are 2 minutes away from the hour mark, and I have finally got a second wind. That is bull. That is utter bull. And I hate myself. I hate it because it took me this long to get the energy back. It took me this long to get a second wind. It is embarrassing, and I am sorry, guys. I do apologize. I I do apologize. I don't know what to say. Like I could go longer, but then the problem is burning out again. That's that's the problem, my friend. That's the problem. Like I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just need to find a topic and stick to it. I just need to find a topic and stick to it. But yeah, guys, bottom line being, if you haven't seen Inside Out 1 or 2, go watch them. They're on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you have no excuse. Also, there's another film I would recommend right quick. There's another film I would recommend right quick. If you have Netflix, you have no excuse for not watching this film. Go watch Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Yes, it is 2 hours, but it is a bloody brilliant. It is a bloody brilliant film. Truly, truly brilliant, guys. Truly, truly brilliant and so well done. Oh, oh, Smokey, Smokey, Smokey. You want a sneak peek of the gunslinger? No. You want a sneak peek of the samurai? No. You want a sneak peek of Gunblade in general? No. Be patient. You'll have to wait on that, on the samurai and gunslinger. And guys, I forgot to mention this. I should have mentioned this from the get-go. I should have mentioned this right off the rip, but I didn't because I'm an idiot and I hate myself and my brain's just Anyways, hey, with all that being said, guys, it has officially been 5 years. It has officially been 5 years since I've wrote and worked on Gunblade. I I was wrong here before. I was wrong here before, guys. I was wrong before. I was wrong here before, guys. So, up until this point, I was working on it for 4 years. That's right, I can't do basic math. I wrote the first draft of this series on December 5th, 2019. It is now December 5th, 2020, 2024. So, yeah, guys, it's officially been 5 years. It is the 5 year anniversary of Gunblade, of which that's insane to me. That I've been working on a story for 5 years straight. Anyways, guys, we have hit the hour mark, and once again, I do apologize. The stream has been stupid. It's been boring. It's been dull. It has been insufferable. It has been insufferable, and I do get that. I do understand that, and I'm sorry. Tomorrow nights, I'll try to do better. Tomorrow nights will be better because I'll just go off the rip and just rant and rave and talk and do stuff like that. Anyways, guys, here we have hit the hour mark. Guys. Ah, yeah, guys. Here we have hit the hour mark. I don't even know how to do my own intro now. I don't even know how to do my own intro. Oh no, not my own intro, my own outro for sake. I guess I'm just gone, guys. Anyways, guys, here we have hit the hour mark. And with that, guys, here we have hit the hour mark. Dang it, what am I saying here? Guys, we've hit the hour mark, and with that, I'm outie. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications, so that we never miss a video, and you'll be notified whenever I upload or do one of these, guys. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys, and thank you, guys.